All right. Let's dive into the nostalgia pool some more. Not so much for the game, but for the license represented in this game. Marvel's X-Men. This is a solid little game from good old Capcom. But pretty interesting selection of mutants. Particularly having Psylocke and Beast. Beast in particular, I didn't see him in too many games at all back then, and I guess even today. And at least Psylocke was in the Marvel vs. series. I think Capcom just liked Psylocke. Since they chose to put her in the fighting games. I mean, she lends herself well to fighting games. She is a ninja. It's a lot to work with. And she doesn't use her psionic powers in the traditional way. She actually manifests them as a knife, so that works very well for a video game. I imagine telepathy would be pretty hard to depict. Stumbling and mumbling over my words. You sneaky little... That went okay. Boing, boing. That bouncing kick is a lot of fun. Alright. I didn't want to do that move. I wanted the knife. That's okay. There it goes. You know, it's been a long time since I've read anything... Oh boy. I can't believe that worked. X-Men related, but I thought her psionic knife was more of a telepathic attack. If you get hit by it, you get knocked out. So my point is, should it work on a robot? That was pretty close. That's why I do this level first. I just came diving in with his knife. It's kind of funny. Alright, that worked out. There we go. I don't find too much use for that tiger knee. It's the same input as the tiger knee. Okay, let's just do it. Whoa! Whoa! What are you looking at? Why are you all the way across the room? How can we have a conversation if you're all the way over there? I hate that. There's really nothing you can do about it either. It's just, you're gonna land on a laser beam. Oh. That sound effect is right out of Demon's Crest. That's just delightful. Oh well. I win the war of attrition. Dumb Sentinel. Let's go, Logan. That's what we called you back when this game came out. I guess now we know his name is James Howlett. I'm disappointed. I thought Logan was perfect. Perfect name for Wolverine. Yeah, could have been worse. His name could have been like Francis or something. I don't know. Actually, that might have been just too good. Ironically, give him a sissy name. The 90s cool characters had cool names. I don't know how I feel about this design for Wolverine, the yellow and blue. It's alright. Just a little too bright, I feel, for, you know, combat. Isn't he a rather stealthy individual? Why would you wear yellow? As mediocre as I find the movies, the black outfits made a lot more sense. Then. It's kind of a tricky little maneuver, but got it done. I'll let you live. Feeling generous. Shouldn't waste my time on the grunts. Just trip them. Clip me. I'll just end it with the old Shoryuken. Tornado Claw. Alright. You're up, Scott. Psych. Slim. Nobody's favorite X-Man. That was harsh. I'm sure he has his fans. He got screwed, man. As soon as they put him in direct competition with Wolverine, it was over. You think the edgy 90s kids are gonna go for just a straight-laced Cyclops? When you got that badass Wolverine? Yeah, no. Even my nerdy ass, who was a lot more like Cyclops than Wolverine, preferred Wolverine. It's not all bad for Cyclops. He does have Jean Grey. Well, I didn't want to land on that. I guess I'll just have to not get hit, but I've already failed several times. Oof, not doing well. That's what sucks about beat-em-ups. Well, we're not in good shape at all. This could could go pear-shaped at any moment. Okay, give me something. A session of health would be nice. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh, this is just the pits. Can I do this? Oof. That was a very near thing. Dr. McCoy. Paging Dr. McCoy. Come on. Thought you could get the drop on me. That's pretty cute, man. In the old games, how they showed you very casually that you have this ability. That's good game design. They wanted to be sure you knew you could walk on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling when you're walking on the ceiling. It's good to see Beast in this game. He's a cool character who didn't get put in much outside of the comic. Probably another character difficult to represent, though. He's much more about his intellect than his fighting prowess. Alright, he's no slouch, but he's out-muscled by so many other X-Men. He's definitely more of the brains. He used to be the strongest of the original 5. Eh, I got greedy. I think every mutant whose shtick involves super strength is stronger. Colossus is way stronger. I think the current incarnation of Colossus is in the 100-ton range. That puts him up there in the same class as the Hulk. Not the same strength. They're in the same class, class 100. But yeah. I don't have to stand for this. So I'll sit. What the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, Colossus, Rogue, stronger than him. I think Thunderbird, if anybody remembers him, was stronger. I know Warpath is stronger, and I think Warpath and Thunderbird were pretty comparable, since they're brothers. Strong guy. I don't think he was ever an X-Man, but he was on X Factor. He Sentinels are embarrassingly easy. I don't even think this tactic is that hard to figure out. I mean, of course, I will just smash him on the head. Alright. So yeah, they did you dirty, Beast. Guy's name is Beast, and he's not even the strongest. Here comes the prince of the 90s X-Men. It's not the king, that's Wolverine. But I think Gambit was arguably the second most popular of the 90s X-Men. Pretty heavily featured in the cartoon, which always helps. At least Beast was in the cartoon, right? They make some interesting choices sometimes when they adapt these things. Like, there are 5 original X-Men, and you almost never see all 5 in any adaptation. You usually get Cyclops, he's the leader, so he's pretty much a shoo-in. And Jean as his love interest, sure. Then after that, it can get pretty dicey. Which, you know, I don't understand. That was pure skill right there. I can see why Angel just isn't that interesting. I mean, he just has wings. Which does mean he can fly, but oh my goodness, what superhero can't fly? I mean, so many of them can fly. And he has to do it with physical wings. I mean, Rogue just flies. Storm flies. I mean, it's pretty crappy power in the long run. And they're physical wings, so you damage the wings and he can't fly anymore. Oof. Iceman gets the cold shoulder a lot, too. Which I don't understand. His power set is really cool. Nope. Oh god, these cold puns are just terrible. I don't even mean to make these. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, but who doesn't like ice powers? That worked out nicely. I like this move. It's just like giving him a little poke. 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 I've learned that any move that gets you a knockdown in this game is very useful. Just get these guys off your back. Oh, if I didn't mean for that. I didn't mean for that to happen. Damn it, Remy. Pick a card. Pick a card. That's 3. Oh my goodness. Do the move. LeBeau. Anyway. That's a really tiny boat. Because I don't think Gambit's a giant. Last I checked, that wasn't in his power set. Why was Gambit the only X-Man who found it necessary to bring a weapon? Beast could bring a weapon, even if it's just a melee weapon that would enhance his fighting ability. Imagine Beast walking around with a friggin' sword or something. Awesome. I mean, Wolverine doesn't need a weapon, he's got 6 built in. Okay, look, the other X-Men, fine, I get it. You, Mr. McCoy, have no reason to walk around with just your bare fist. As we've established, you're not that strong, but you don't need the help. Alright, I'll scold Beast later. That's long enough for this session. I'm gonna take a break. And when we return, I guess we'll zip through some of these levels. So yeah, look forward to that. Later.